Good afternoon, everyone. Jonathan Davis here with Davis AutoSports, and today we're extremely excited to offer you guys a truly one-of-a-kind, very unique 1990 Chevrolet 454 Super Sport big block truck. This is perhaps one of, if not the nicest 454 big block trucks in the entire country, if not world. First and foremost, this is a one-owner truck with 15.8 miles. That's what it was when it came in inventory. With us doing a little bit of servicing and then moving it around, it now has 16.3 miles on it. So yes, you are correct. 16 original miles. Every single thing on this truck is 100% original, from wheels to tires, suspension. Every body panel is original, no paint work. It still has the original inspection sticker on the front windshield. This vehicle has been climate controlled, kept since day one of ownership. This truck has been parked alongside of a 1986 Buick Grand National with 70 miles that we are also offering up for sale. We may offer them as a pair. We are shooting this video in 4K. If you have the ability to watch it in 4K, please do so. This is truly an amazing truck in every aspect. We got the truck back to our facility, went through our service department. Obviously, with 15 miles, there wasn't a whole lot to look at. We just wanted to make sure that all the seals and everything were intact. We did install a brand new gas tank. We have the original gas tank, which is included in the sale. We also installed brand new spark plugs. We have the original spark plugs. We went over all the seals and gaskets. They were all perfect, with the exception of one that we replaced, and we have the original seal to go with it as well. We put brand new windshield wiper blades, which we have the originals. These are the original tires, and just to show you how well this thing was stored, there is no dry rotting or cracking on these tires. Look at the trim on this truck. It is 100% perfect. This truck was bought brand new at the dealership and driven straight to the collector's house and stored. That is the original May of 1991 inspection. That is the expiration date. Therefore, it was issued May of 1990. Check out that trim around the door handle. Absolutely perfect. Belt moldings, flawless. That's what you get when you store it inside of a climate controlled facility. Check out the top of the bed rail. Excuse any background dialogue. The good old Postal Service employees are out. Once again, original wheel, no dry rotting. I do want to point out too, guys, so in addition to all the paperwork, the books are still in the plastic, and the plastic was never even opened. Both keys. We also have the factory dealer installed upgraded bed liner that is also included. And I will tell you that this paint is actually better than stock. I should say better than factory. The reason being is we do want to let you guys know too, there's never been a license plate on the truck. Check out the lenses on those fog lights. Look at the lower valence. Look at the grille. Original headlights. Everything on this truck is original with the exception of what I mentioned that is also included. So we're very well known here for our paint correction services that we do on a majority of our vehicles that we restore, or our highline cars or our exotic or sport cars. And with this truck we were very tedious on what we did, because back when this truck was painted from the factory, they do have a little bit of orange peel and even some very slight solvent pop. In a true paint correction, you would want to get rid of that, and we do on a lot of our cars and trucks. But in the case of this vehicle having 16 miles on it, we wanted to keep that original. So we did wet sand the truck, but we started off with a very high grit, a 3000, and went very, very light with it, and ended with a 5000 grit. And that does not get rid of any of the sort of factory orange peel, but what it does do is freshens everything up and just gives this vehicle a gorgeous deep black shine. I would put this SS against any other one in the entire country as far as condition. originality. And I'll tell you what, this thing will start up and drive absolutely anywhere. A lot of vehicles that sit have idling issues. We went through the whole truck. It is 100% drivable, which of course no one that is going to buy it is going to drive it, but if you wanted to, you definitely could. Original exhaust, original shocks. I mean, the trim, just the fact that it stayed double-sided glue the whole time, because, you know, tape and double-sided glue does not know miles, it just knows duration. So the fact that this trim has completely all four corners of every individual installed trim on this truck is perfect. It's not coming off even a millimeter. There's no dirt and grime. That white that you see right there, that's the top side of the double-sided tape. Usually you don't see it because it's filled with dirt and grime, and even cars that are stored inside of a garage and collect dust over years and everything else, it gets all funky. And look at this bed. You'll see a lot of pictures of the undercarriage too. We didn't touch the undercarriage. We didn't want to put any, you know, little bit of flat black paint to make it look all black, because that's not original. There's and we got a ton of pictures. Look at the spare, it's perfect. The spare wheel underneath is absolutely flawless. So all your fuel rails, all your lines, they still have the stickers and the tags on them. The front links on this truck still have the hard plastic, which is amazing. The hard plastic, they are actually supposed to take that off before it goes to the dealership, and it's still on there. Like I said, we do have the bed liner. It is included. It is the original bed liner. I mean, look at the paint on this. You know, if I had the time, which we get vehicles in that probably should, this is definitely a Barrett Jackson Mecum quality car without a doubt. I mean, there's no question about it. No question. I'm gonna go ahead and, so we actually didn't even touch the interior. These mats that you see inside here, these paper mats, are the same mats that this truck came with. So I guess it must have been the bank that financed the deal. All the seals, as you see, they're all perfect all the way around. There's not one smidgen of dry rotting. The inside of this truck, when you get in it, still has that GM new car smell. Obviously, I mean, it's never really been sat in, but maybe a handful of times. The dash, since it was stored inside, is 100% perfect. All the buttons are perfect. Everything on the interior is flawless. Headliner is not drooping down. Those are the factory red rubber mats as well. Go ahead and remove this mat just so you guys can see. We didn't want to scrub the carpets and put any sort of cleaner on it or anything like that. We just wiped it down, kept it original. We didn't want to put any chemical smell in here. You know, most of our cleaners have some sort of scent. We didn't want to put anything in here, so just warm water and wiped a couple things down, and that is it. I mean, everything is just as original and perfect as possible. All the gauges work perfectly as well. We have pictures of the filter. This has not been painted, that's original. Still has the hood insulation perfectly intact. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is start this thing up so you guys can see how well it idles. I'm going to rev it up. I'm not going to drive it. I'm not putting any miles on this thing. Motor is very responsive. Tail lights work perfectly. Never been a license plate on the back. Interior lights, as you see, are on all the way around. Headlights, driving lights, fog lights. We did not replace any of those bulbs. Those are all original. I do have a 35mm lens on this, so it's probably going to be hard to focus when I'm this close up, but I mean, just extremely responsive. All the gauges work as they should. If you're seeing any of those lights blink, they're not blinking in person. Sometimes they will do that on video, because video is actually taking individual pictures, stills per second. So, but like I said, guys, this is a perfect truck. Power windows work as they should as well. Everything's been fully tested. Everything works exactly as it should. You got your rear dome light as well. I do want to let you guys know that we have the perfect match for this truck. Selling them as the Evil Twins. We have an 86 Buick Grand National, black as well. Came from the same collection. Set right next to this truck. It is the same condition as this truck. 70 miles on the Grand National. We will sell them as a pair or sell them individually. I would like to see them go together, but either way, if you guys have any questions on this beautiful Super Sport, feel free to email me directly, jd@davisautosports.com. You can also text message me at 202-491-9929. Thank you.